The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take your spaghetti squash and you're going to cut this lengthwise. And I suggest that you get someone to help you. These things are very hard to cut. I cut this one. Let me show you. Here we go. I did cut this one, but it took me a long time to cut it. And I think it is a little dangerous. These things are very, very tough. But go ahead, cut it lengthwise. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a spoon and we are going to scoop all of these seeds out. So what you're left with is just like a boat here with your spaghetti squash. So now we have all of the seeds out of our spaghetti squash. And what I like to do is actually put a little bit of water in the bottom of here, probably about maybe ½ inch of water. And then I like to turn these upside down and put them in the microwave for about, we're gonna put them in there for probably about 5 minutes. So now we have just a little bit of water there in the bottom. We've got our spaghetti squash turned over and then we put a little bit of saran wrap on top. We're gonna put this in the microwave for 5 minutes. And now our squash is out of the microwave and we are going to just finish taking off this saran wrap and then we're going to flip them over. Okay, so we're flipped over and now we're going to go ahead and we're going to put in a little bit of our Italian seasoning. And we're just going to sprinkle this all inside of both halves. I'm going to put quite a bit because we want it to all soak in. There we go. We're going to take a little bit of butter and put in both of those. And now we're going to add some brown sugar. This is so good. We're going to take this brown sugar and we're actually just going to put it all around this little piece of butter right here. So look at this. Just put that brown sugar. I know it looks like a lot, but it's really not. Once you get it all in there and it finishes cooking and you take it and you mix it all up, it's just going to taste wonderful. There you go. Get that brown sugar in there. A little bit more. Woo! Looks lovely. Okay, so now we're going to cover this again with saran wrap and we're going to put it back in the microwave. This time I'm going to do this for about 8 minutes. We're in the microwave. We're all covered with a saran wrap. You go ahead and leave that little bit of water in there. We're going to put this on for 8 minutes. Now, there is another way that you can do this. And so check out my other video on how you can do this using your crock pot or your slow cooker, okay? And you can also do it in the oven. So I'll be showing you videos on how to do it all different ways. So we are out of the microwave. We went for about 8 minutes. So what we're going to do is we're going to slowly take off this saran wrap and this is looking wonderful. And now we're going to test it and just see if it needs to go any longer. Because you don't want it hard. You need to be able to scrape this spaghetti squash out. So let me just check it. I'm testing it real quick. And I believe that this is now perfect and it smells absolutely incredible. I wish you could smell it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take these and we're going to scoop all the insides out into a bowl. And when you do that, when you scrape this out, keep all that liquid. You're going to scrape them out and mix the liquid all up in them. It's going to be wonderful. And you can see here as I'm scraping this out, once you scrape it all out, the reason it's called spaghetti squash is because it looks like spaghetti. So just keep scraping all of it out, mix all that liquid in. We're going to scrape this one out. I'll be right back. Here we go. Our spaghetti squash is all ready to eat and it smells so good. And we have our extras that we have vacuum sealed so we can eat it anytime we want. So be sure and check out that next video that's popping up. Have a great day. Bye-bye.